Good morning. It's September 11th, 2021. Welcome to CBS This Morning, Saturday. The nation remembers. 20 years after the 9/11 attacks, tributes and remembrances are held for the victims, first responders, and the loved ones forever changed on that tragic day. We'll go live to the Pentagon, Shanksville, and Ground Zero as commemorations are set to begin.
Search for justice. 2 decades after the attacks, the case against the 5 men accused of aiding the hijackers inches forward. We'll go live to the military court in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, for the very latest.
And struggle to flee. The fallout continues from America's longest war, which began a month after 9/11. Our Charlie D'Agata is at Pakistan's border with Afghanistan, where people escaping the Taliban are still trying to cross.
But first, we begin this morning with a look at today's eye-opener, your world in 90 seconds.
At our most vulnerable, the push and pull of all that makes us human, and the battle for the soul of America, unity is our greatest strength.
2 decades ago, America went to work on a beautiful Tuesday morning, and the unthinkable happened.
We hope that 20 years later, the memory of your beloved brings a smile to your lips, even while still bringing a tear to your eye.
That day is forever seared into all of our memories. The pain, the terror, the enormous loss, and also the incredible displays of courage.
And though it was a chaotic and shocking time, it was also a time of incredible solidarity.
The tribute in light, an iconic symbol that honors 9/11 victims and celebrates the spirit of New York.
We are the beacon of freedom. We are the place that has the Statue of Liberty in our harbor. And yes, we were knocked down, but we are never out.
20 years ago, our country pulled together.
We will not let our decisions be made out of fear. We choose to live our lives in freedom.
That's what we need to never forget. That's what we need to remember now.
Never forget at how for just a brief moment in time, we were one.
Our nation saw evil, the very worst of human nature, and we responded with the best of America.
When you face an external threat to who we are, we were reminded of who we are and the best of ourselves.
I'm proud to be an American. I will be till the day I die, and I'll never forget what happened to this country 20 years ago.
And we want to welcome you to the weekend, everyone. I'm Jeff Glor, along with Michelle Miller and Dana Jacobson. That is where we begin this morning, the 20th anniversary of the September 11th terror attacks, a day that forever changed this nation. 2,977 people were killed when terrorists associated with the Islamic fundamentalist group al-Qaeda hijacked 4 passenger jets. The plane slammed into the World Trade Center in New York City and the Pentagon, while another crashed into a Pennsylvania field. It is the deadliest terror attack in world history. This morning, a remembrance ceremony will be held at the National September 11 Memorial and Museum, located at Ground Zero, the site where the twin towers of the World Trade Center once stood.
At sunset, the tribute in light will beam twin shafts of light 4 miles into the sky to honor the lives lost in the attacks. President Biden will visit memorials at all 3 sites today: Shanksville, Pennsylvania, the Pentagon, and first at Ground Zero. That is where we begin our coverage with Michael George in Lower Manhattan. Michael, good morning.
Good morning. Family members and guests are beginning to arrive here, and at 8:40.
All right, Charlie D'Agata, who's been covering the fallout from the 9/11 attacks for 20 years now. Charlie, thank you for your reporting. Again, a reminder that CBS News will have special coverage of the observances to mark the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks. Some of you will see that coverage after the break. For others, stay with us. You're watching CBS This Morning, Saturday.
Welcome back to CBS This Morning, Saturday. On this 20th anniversary of the attacks of 9/11, the events of that day that led to the U.S. war in Afghanistan, dubbed America's longest war, which only came to an end just last month. The campaign was part of the so-called War on Terror, fought not just in Afghanistan, but worldwide. And one decorated commander, a former head of special operations, was involved in key developments all along the way.